Drawdown King here. We're going to be looking at the TopstepX platform. Currently looking at the futures desk. We're using this on, but this is just a quick look at how you can customize this and get it the way you want. As your default, you're going to see that you've got the dome right here. Got the dome right here on the right, which I believe you can make that a little smaller if you want. You can customize these columns by dragging up and or down. As you can see, you can also exit these out by clicking the X here, or you can double click on some of these, making them full size by clicking on this in the right corner. We don't use the DOM, but if you use it, I mean, you can obviously place your orders here.
Order rejected.
It's rejecting my orders now because the market is not open. Additional kind of stuff. You got your close, your cancel, reverse positions, flatten all, join, ask, bid, and then your market orders, which you can see changes to the position size depending on whether you increase these manually by 1 or you go up here and go from 1 to 15 on some of the presets here, as you can see. And that is mostly it, other than enabling hotkeys, which we can do later. You can also change your contracts here. So I've got a favorite, so I'm going to add that right there. And if I wanted to add a few more, boom, you could do that as well, and it pulls those to the top. Right? You can also link these to charts if you wanted to. By having the same color right there. Okay, let's say you don't use a DOM or you want some customized. You can add some additional buttons here or change the colors. I'm a big fan of bright, so if I had to do that, I'm gonna change it up here. And there we go. We've changed a few things. As you can see, you got your auto center on last price. I don't use a DOM, so you know what? I want that. Let's say you do want the order entry, but I don't use time and cells. It's self-explanatory. And get rid of that. Takes up too much space. Click over here. I like to drag it all the way over myself. But however you like to do that as well. You can also change a few of the buttons if you want. Or you can minimize it just like I did here. You don't use quotes, no problem. Use the spacer or want the trades, no problem. Of course, you can make them bigger. All right, we'll just say that, for instance, we opened up here. We're exiting all these things because we don't need any of it. Or let's say you exited some of these things and you wanted some of them that are now defunct, right? They're not here anymore. What happened to them? Where did they go? All right. So you can click on the top right. Let's see here. Yeah, want to add components. You can do this in any window. Let's say you do want your stuff back. So if you click on it, you'll notice when you pull it out here, it doesn't really happen if you're noodling around here. So if you click on it pointlessly, like I am here, nothing's going to happen. You got to click on it, and not only you're going to see that highlight around the box or a highlighted box, you got to drag it out of that window. And when I do that, then I can get some options on where I want to put these, right? Say I want to do it there, then great. It's right there. If I don't want it here, then I come back up to where it says on the top left corner to the little X next to the right of the component that I'm in, and you just exit right out, right? Let's say you wanted something, but you don't want it to be on the window, but you want to access it quickly. You can actually drop it in the center, just like I did here. But you got to go out first, and then you can come back in. So you got to go out, back in, boom. And when you do that, then you've added your trades right here. Now you can tab back between them if you wanted to. I mean, click between them. I'm not sure if the tab button works. Let's just see. And it doesn't look like it. Maybe it does, but for this video, we're going to get rid of all this stuff. We don't want any more components. We're happy with what we have here. First and foremost, I like to get rid of this default layout. And to do that, you click on your right button of your mouse, go into settings, and now you can come up to, if you want to change the very top here, you want to change the color of the candle bodies, which I am definitely going to do. I like to change it to blue for the upside. Just say I want to do blue. And you've got blue right here, right? And let's just say I want to change to right here. Right, so there we are right there. You're like, wow, that is crazy, man. I tend to agree. I sort of like it. Let's just leave it there for now. But we want to change the background color. We're going to click on that again. And you're not going to find that under symbol. Nor are you going to find it under status line. You have to come all the way down to canvas. So candlesticks, background right here. And we're just going to whack a daisical. Throw this one up. I think I used to use that one. I'm not sure which one I'm using now, to be honest with you. I know I'm not using that one. So we're going to go ahead and lob this one up. And now there we go, right? There we go. We change it to a different color, candlesticks and whatnot. I'm actually going to try and change it to the candlestick colors that I would most closely use. So let's do this here. Boom. And right there. All right. Close enough. Close enough. All right. So now we've got our customized background. We've got custom candles if we want. And you've also got some drawing tools right here. I usually use the horizontal lines, one of my favorite ones. We're going to move that from favorites. Horizontal line, my favorite. Looks like I've got the little bar right here. And I'm not sure what that is, but we do know for one thing is that we should be able to add some horizontal lines here. Let's go ahead and click on it. Boom. All right. A few different ways to get to this. You can come up here. Not sure what this one is. Fixed range volume profile. Look at that. You can see a few settings here as well. How else could we get to the drawing tools for adding some lines? You can come over here to the price area. Can't come over here. You got to go slightly to the left till you see this. As you notice, you'll move this around. Click on this plus button here, right? You can also draw a line right there as well. Let's draw a few more of our price lines. We'll look at a few more tools. We'll make this a rather short video. We'll come down a little further. Draw a few more lines. Because that's what we like to do. Put lines on charts. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get just a couple more because, you know, I can't leave home without a few lines on my charts. I'm not going anywhere right now, but I will tomorrow. And you know what? I want some lines on my charts. And these are also the key levels that I use for the ES. Go ahead and get them all in here. Let's go ahead and get 100 sequence in. I know, there we go. There's some of my levels. Save that. Right, let's say you wanted to change the colors, whether you have trend lines in here, horizontal, vertical lines, whatever the case, it doesn't really matter. That's what do. But you can customize them. You can click on it and you can change if you want to add some text or you want to change the options here for the blue. Let's go up another one there, and now you can save that. Save as blue. And there we go. We have saved that as blue. Now if you wanted to change another one, you can come up here and then apply that same template. Blue, 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 and blue. There we go. Right? We do this one. Oops. If you wanted to change another one to a different color, you can also go into this area here as well. And there we go, as simple as that. Hopefully that's the brightest one we could get. Oops. There we go, that's good enough. Boom. And you can save that as whatever you want. In this case, I'm going to be saving it as pink. And let's say I want to add another pink one. You can come up here and then drop that right on top of it. We're going to mark up 100 and then we're going to look at some other things here. And now I want to do this one as the yellowest yellow in the history of yellow, right? Do that if you want to. There's not a problem in doing so. We'll not charge you any extra. Just make sure you save that as so whatever color you want, right? Got one right here we missed. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and mark up a few more and then we'll move on. Right. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm just going to mark our charts. So we're actually marking the charts up the way that we use them. And we'll be getting a sense of that in just a moment. Righty now. And we should be rather well marked up now. Let's go ahead and change this one to black as well. And then we got one more color right here that we gotta pop in. All right, there we go. Ready. And if you wanted to change these, if you click on them, you can go into coordinates and easily change that as well. So let's go ahead and get this one in and this one in. I think we pretty well marked up, except for this one right here. I think we're pretty well marked up there. So we got the background customized now. We got our candlesticks customized. We went in and saved some templates for our collars. And then if you wanted to add some indicators, you can come up here as well. Let's go ahead and do some VWAPy. Oops, maybe I don't want the VWAPy. Get rid of the VWAPy. You say, can we remove it? Yes, we can. You can right click on it if you want to get rid of that. Let's actually take a look here. Volume profile fixed range. Is that what I want? If that actually saved it or not. Now we've got a stray drawing popping up on us here. We don't want that to happen either. We're gonna get into a few more things here in just a moment. Okay, there's my volume profile. I did get that up. It's just a simple setup, simple layout here. Point of control. Got that. All right. What else do we have here? Developing point of control. I think I want it. I don't think I want either one of those, just to be honest with you, and I don't want the values either. So we're going to leave it at that. Volume profile, like how that lined up below our 42 level here. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. All right, so we've got some things. If you want some other indicators, you got them. You know how to customize it. You come up here and you don't click on that. That makes it invisible. You click to the gear to the right, and then you can customize any of those indicators from there, and you probably learned that from TradingView. Let's go ahead. If you've used TradingView, you know most of this. It's just wrapped a little different. Very simple, very straightforward. Nothing too complicated. And you're done with this, or you don't want this, you can actually click down here. You can show object tree if you want, but you can also minimize that a little further as well. Let's go ahead and get into the settings. See 250, 250. Let's do it even here. This is going to be your bracket. So when you go in, that's automatically going to be your bracket. When you enter a trade, it's automatically going to put that in there for you. And you've got some copy trading. So if you have more than one account there, you can go in and pop that one in as well. The data, speeds, and these things. We've got some of these things on. You can also come in here and set up the hotkeys. So I'll show you in a minute how to enable those, but you just click over here, then you enter the key that you want to program that for. So several different things, whether you want to do a break even. Let's say I want to do a break even. I'm going to do that right there. I guess that's it. Is that it? Okay. I want to do a break even here. I want to do buy market here. I want to do a sell market here. And flatten. Let's do a flatten as well. Well, I'm actually programming these to the number keys here. Right, those are saved and ready. Audio pack balances, font size, visual alerts. All right, and you have a few more things here you can do with your alerts and your audio pack. If you wanted to change some of those things around, right. Art plot alignment. Get a few more things. I'm looking for something in specifically here, and I'm not really finding it, which is okay. I'm not sure exactly where that is. Go. That is a quick and easy setup. Showed you how to get to your indicators. If you want to change the candles kind that you're using to Heikin-Ashis or point figures or whatever, you can do that there. And then your time levels are here. You can also add some customizable favorites there. 3 minutes, 15, 1 hour. I'm good to go. And then those will be right here. You want to add another symbol, you can do that as well. And you have some performance stats and a few other things which you can access whenever you want. Not only those, you can click to the right of where your layout is. You can save that, make a copy if you want to, make a copy. Okay, and then you can click here, and then you can change to different sizes and formats there. All right, so previous day close. Do we want that? High and low. Do we want that? Yeah, why not? Do it like this. Can we? And that's going to change the price level for the current price. So if you want it like this or like that, or somewhere in between, or a weird color, or whatever you'd like, you know what? You can do that. It's totally up to you. Your imagination can run wild here, changing the colors out for an extended period of time. We can either go white, we can go black, or we can go right in here, in between. For now, we'll leave it here. We'll get out of that. That's our price level right here, as you can see. And we've done most of the customizations, went over the majority of the tools here, and I think we have provided enough information for you to get up and running, whether you're using Futures Desk, TopStep, or another broker which is using the TopstepX platform. We provided enough information to get you up and running, to add your DOM, your order entries, customize your charts, add indicators in studies, add some customizable levels and a few other things, and adding an extra couple tools there to your platform. You can also see performance stats, which you can access there as well in the Trader Hub. So click on those and see what happens. But I'm glad you're able to join me. Appreciate everyone. Hope we were able to provide a little bit of relevant information here today. And we are over and out. Have a great night, everybody. Drawdown King. Enjoy your